So the method here, what we do is you use two lasers, and these lasers are of such a frequency that the difference between them will be equal to the vibrational frequency. So you have a laser omega p, and you have another laser omega s, and these two will be shined on the sample. Now what happens? These two, when they work, it will be the difference is equal to the vibration frequency, and now you are populating the excited level of the substance. So it is the excited level of the vibrational state which gets occupied now. That is the one which was giving to anti-Stokes lines, we know. So what now we do is we will give another laser which is omega p, which will make the Stokes transition to go to a virtual state and give the Stokes signal. Sorry, anti-Stokes signal. Hence, now anti-Stokes was not seen in the earlier Raman spectra, as I told you, but here you see that's why it is called as coherent anti-Stokes Raman scattering, which is called as CARS. And you are now using the excited state of the vibration level of the analyte, and then using it as your advantage, so that the other background material is completely removed. Okay. And I think this has been used for a lot of analysis, particularly principal component analysis, which is a library which has been made, so that any material you use, it is already put into a library, and any changes which will happen will be immediately, any adulteration which happens will be immediately able to see changes.
ಕನ್ನಡ
ಕನ್ನಡ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಇದು ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು. Okay. Raman also has proved to be a powerful tool in the analysis of adulterated fuel samples like diesel and biodiesel. The people use so many things into that, and it can be used for quality control. So these are the uses of CARS, and it can be used for non-invasive cellular imaging, as it permits intrinsic biomolecules and chemical labeling and things like that. Now, the latest part of the Raman, this one is that you can use optical fiber. Hello? Problem
ಸರ್
ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ?
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್. ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಇಲ್ಲ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವನು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವ್ದಕ್ಕೋ ಹೇಳಿದನು ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ದಕ್ಕೆ ಇದಕ್ಕಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅದು. ನೀವು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್.
Okay. Yeah. So optical fibers are used for Raman spectroscopy. You can see that this is the typical fiber Raman sensor, where you can see that the excitation laser will come to the ball lens, and then that goes to the sample. Then you have the other fibers which are called as the collecting fiber, where the entire scattered Raman radiation can be collected. In between, you have the isolation of an aluminum jacket and so many filter rods and other things. So the advantage of using the optical fiber is that you can see a typical example here. This is the spectra of this is called the cotton fiber spectra of the suspect and the victim. You can see B is found the B is the spectra of which was found on the victim, and suspect the spectra is shown in A. Now you can see there is a very good match between the spectra, and you can identify the suspect. So you can see this is in a particular murder or something like that. You will be able to use this, which means that now I will be able to use Raman spectra for forensic cases, where people are using it for in forensic laboratories, where it is a very important tool which is being going on. So see now there are many, the list of so many things. For example, in biology, the greatest advantage of using Raman spectroscopy in bioanalysis is the wealth of information contained in each spectrum. Micro Raman spectroscopy can provide useful biochemical information regarding the live cells without the need of fixatives, markers, or stains. So this can be related to the interactions with toxic agents or drugs, disease cell death, and differentiation. Hence, Raman spectrum can provide a fingerprint of the biochemical composition. So that way you can see that there are so many, even in explosives, paints, inorganic fillers, lipsticks, and other materials which are also used in cosmetics, you are able to see. So that's how it is used for diagnostics. And last slide, what I would like to give is the thyroid stimulating hormone, which is generated by the
students just be online. There is a network interruption. Just be online. So there is a network interruption. So sir, yeah,
Fundamental materials, pharmaceuticals, archaeological material, nanotechnology, so many we see now. The recent advances and tactics and applications is one of the best review papers which has been published by Ruchita Das, and it is published in vibrational spectroscopy, and the volume number and the complete details of this is given. If you want to know, whatever I have talked is all taken from this book. So that's how now I have concluded how Raman Spectra is being used. And finally, I thank you for your kind attention. I am coming to the end.
yeah.
Dr. Manjunath.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for your wonderful lecture. So,
Yeah.
sir, few words to our students, how they can get into the premier institution. Just in 5 minutes, just.
Ah.
If you don't have a slides, you can just give about some information.
Yeah, I don't have the slide because I know
sure,
that I will not have enough time, but I will just tell them. See,
Yeah, sir.
there are you are asking about the way they get into the IISc.
Premier IAC, are there any premier
Or any other premier institution. See, I will start from your PUC. Suppose you have gone through your second year PU. Then during that time, in the first PU and second PU, when you are studying, you can write an exam which is called as the KVPY, which is Kishore Vaigyanik Protsaha Yojana. If you pass this exam, then that is one of the entry levels. And if you get 60% in your 12th standard, then you can join the BS course, which we call as BSc Research now. And that course you can join at IAC. That is, it is something like a degree course now, undergraduate course. As you join for BSc, here you are going to join for the regular BSc is 3 years course. What we have is a 4 years course, and it is called as BSc Research. What is the advantage of this research? First 3 semesters are common in for all the students who enter this program, and the student will get enough background material, whatever is required to take up any subject as the major. We are giving major in 6 subjects. One is starting from physics, chemistry, math, biology, environmental science, and materials. These are the 6 subjects in which we give the major. So this is very similar to the earlier honors degree what people used to get. The student also can major in one subject and minor in another subject, so that he will have a very useful information with him. Now this student in the 8th semester, they do a project which is called as a BSc final project, in which the student will be brought into such a level that he will be able to directly interact with the research professors and carry out a work for about 4 months duration. And many of our students have published papers in these projects. Hence, this is one of the best ways of training the student in the 4th year itself, so that he will make himself open to the research atmosphere, and he will gain whatever the basic knowledge which is required to take up the type of research anywhere in the world. I say anywhere in the world because now if you see the list of universities what I used to have, you can go to any part of the world, you will find one of our UG student doing his PhD or project or employed. Okay, this is first entry what I talked about, giving KVPY. For the same degree, for the same course, if a student has got through JEE, then also the JEE entrance as well as JEE main and advanced, you can also get in to the same course. But again, what we do is, once we find the student is interested, you have to apply to the institute. Then what we do is, we'll give a orientation program. We'll send a letter to you asking you to attend a orientation program. Once we present our subject matter to the in the orientation program, the student can make up his mind whether he wants to take basic science as his career or he wants to go to the engineering. If he wants to go to the engineering, he will have a free hand at that point to decide. Or if you want to do basic science in any of the 6 major subjects what I mentioned now, he will be able to take up the course. We are also having one more year after this, which is called the master's program. And the student who, see, because there are some universities which will ask for MSc only, not just your BS, I will not